Most people think billionaires are obsessed with money. They're not. In fact, the richest people in the world don't think about money the way you do at all. While the average person focuses on saving money, billionaires focus on multiplying it. While most people work for money, money works for them. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the exact mindset shift that separates the top 1% from everyone else. Stay until the end, because the final shift is the one almost nobody talks about, and it changes everything. Billionaires don't wake up thinking, "How can I make more money today?" They think, "How can I create more value today?" That's a completely different question. Most people chase income. The wealthy build assets. Income requires constant effort. Assets generate income without constant presence. The average person asks, "How much does this pay?" A billionaire asks, "How much ownership do I get?" Ownership is the real game. Because when you own equity in businesses, real estate, intellectual property, you're not just earning. You're compounding. And compounding is where real wealth is created. The second major difference? Time horizon. Most people think in weeks. Some think in months. Very few think in decades. Billionaires think in decades. They make decisions today based on who they want to be 10 years from now. That's why they're willing to delay gratification. They're comfortable sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term dominance. While others look for quick wins, they build long-term machines. And long-term thinking changes everything. It changes how you invest. It changes who you associate with. It changes what opportunities you say no to. Because when you think long-term, distractions lose their power. Another critical shift, they buy assets, not status. The middle class often spends money to look wealthy. The wealthy spend money to become wealthier. There's a difference. An expensive car for status? That's consumption. Equity in a growing company? That's expansion. Now here's what most people misunderstand. Wealthy individuals can enjoy luxury. But even their luxury often serves a purpose. Real estate can protect capital. Art can store value. Strategic purchases can reduce taxes. Even location choices can increase opportunity flow. Luxury, at the highest level, is positioning, not impulse. Next shift, leverage. Leverage is the ability to multiply results without multiplying effort. There are 4 primary types of leverage: people, capital, technology, media. Most people rely only on their own effort. Billionaires rely on systems. They hire intelligently. They invest strategically. They use technology to scale. They use media to influence. Instead of working harder, they build structures that work for them. This is why the wealthy focus more on building systems than building salaries. Because systems scale, effort doesn't. Now let's talk about risk. Poor mindset. Risk is dangerous. Wealth mindset. Uncalculated risk is dangerous. The wealthy don't avoid risk. They manage it. They study downside. They diversify intelligently. They structure opportunities with asymmetric upside, meaning small potential loss, massive potential gain. Every major fortune required risk, but calculated risk. They don't gamble blindly. They position strategically. Here's another powerful shift. They value time more than money. Money can be recovered. Time cannot. That's why the wealthy delegate aggressively, protect their schedules, pay for speed, invest in efficiency. They understand something most people ignore. If you save money but waste time, you're losing the more valuable asset. At high levels of wealth, time becomes the ultimate currency. That's why convenience, speed, and access become worth the price. Not for ego, but for optimization. Another major difference, emotional control. Average investors panic. Average earners spend emotionally. Average thinkers react to headlines. Wealthy individuals detach emotion from decision-making. They understand markets move in cycles. Opportunities appear in chaos. And fear often signals discounted value. Emotional discipline creates financial stability. When others panic, they analyze. When others chase trends, they wait. Control your emotions, and you control your financial trajectory. But the most powerful shift of all, identity. Billionaires don't obsess over becoming rich. They focus on becoming the type of person who builds wealth naturally. Instead of asking, "How do I make more money?" they ask, "Who do I need to become to operate at that level?" That shift changes everything. Because once you upgrade identity, habits change, standards rise, circles improve, decisions elevate. Wealth then becomes a byproduct of who you are, not something you chase. And that is the real rich mindset. It's not about greed. It's not about showing off. It's not about obsession with money. It's about value, ownership, leverage, long-term thinking, time protection, emotional control, and identity transformation. That's how billionaires actually think about money. Not as something to spend, not as something to chase, but as a tool. And once you see money as a tool instead of a goal, you start playing a completely different game. And that's the game the top 1% have been playing all along.